It's better to be single than be with the wrong person. I can agree with this. Even with how much I would like to not be single, I don't want to be in a loveless relationship. I totally agree. That is my standard answer when I am asked why I'm not dating or married. I haven't met the person who is right for me, and am happy with my life either way. I found contentment without someone, so when the right someone comes along, they'll be enriching my life even more. It's unfortunate, but there are so many unhappy people in relationships that are afraid to leave due to having to start over. Kids are young, financially can't support themselves, and piss away their prime years. Without a doubt, better to be single than with someone that's not genuinely good for us and has our best interest at heart. The rest can be fine-tuned and worked on together. Definitely single. The wrong person could breed drama and could hinder finding the right one. I don't think it's wrong to settle in some sense. I get a lot of romantic options. I get hit on multiple times I go out. You'll get 800 matches on a dating app within a few days. Most of my male friends are attracted to me and willing to start a relationship with me. I'm not going to be fully happy with everything about a person. I can complain that my current boyfriend isn't emotionally intimate enough. Our sex is great, but not mind-blowing. He doesn't share enough hobbies with me, etc. Whenever we fight, I could easily find someone else who agrees with me on that front. But that's stupid. I'm happy with him. No one is going to fully be my other half. Everybody has their flaws. Have you heard of the paradox of choice? It shows that having more options makes it easier to be disappointed. In general, I think that love can be developed and grown, given that both parties are willing to give it a shot. Find someone you can compromise with and sacrifice with, and then settle with them. Be grateful for what you've made together. This doesn't apply to toxic abusive relationships. But stop looking for better when what you have is good enough. It's better to be alone than sick with someone else. Dr. Phil. Thank you for this OP. I have been battling with thinking I should be with someone who gives me security and adores me, but I am not attracted to the person and knows I deserve more. As a straight female in my 30s, I'm constantly worried that I have no other options and that time is ticking for me to have children, etc. I'm worried I will end up hurting this person or regret it after kids and in 10 years' time. As FKD up as dating is these days, I'm thinking it's just better to be single, period. Absolutely better single than married to the wrong person. I knew better once and got married anyway. Fatal mistake. I had hints a second time, but was in lust and chose to ignore the hints that it wasn't what I wanted. That marriage was good for about 10 years, problematic for 8, and sucked for the last 10. If you aren't absolutely certain, listen to the voices in your head. Life is tough. I totally agree. And I had to learn this the hard way through experience. Unfortunately, my kids suffered too. I'm 53 years old, divorced, and agree with this sentiment 100%. I completely agree with you, but I also think people misuse the word settling. What you were saying is the correct way to say the word settling, because you were not valuing yourself at all, and you were staying with someone that is totally not right for you. You are completely disrespecting yourself and BSB. If you use the term settling incorrectly, then every person on this planet is settling in every possible relationship. No matter who you choose, there will always be someone better out there. I don't care who the fuck you tell me. There is someone better. You are not fucking settling, you are making the decision to love someone. And that means you stick with them, even if you see someone better walk on by. You don't give a fuck. That's not who you chose to love. The end. Obviously, imagine being stuck in a never-ending car ride with a group of people who make you unhappy and miserable. Would you prefer to stay in the car because you don't want to walk and risk getting lost, or would you say let me out because you were super unhappy and wasting time in the vehicle? Great topic. And right on the money. It's my belief that most people settle in the hopes that things will get better when they marry, have kids, buy a house, make more money, etc. etc. All that usually complicates matters, not solves them. The other issue is the hopes that maybe they'll change. People need to communicate about all the important issues beforehand, at the beginning of the relationship, especially when they see it getting serious. Be an adult and make the best decision for yourself. Don't be afraid to break it off if your goals are different and they can't be compromised. Some of your issues and wants that aren't too important can be dismissed, but never dismiss or devalue what truly important to you. I hope everyone who's looking for a LTR finds what they want. P.S. Don't expect 100 compatibility. Good luck. Just what I needed to read. It's already hard learning to be happy on my own right now. Sometimes I get tempted to start a new relationship out of fear of ending up alone. But I know that isn't the right reason to date someone. Holding out until I meet someone that I genuinely like. The only thing worse than being single is being in the wrong relationship. That's an old expression that is beyond accurate. This is an absolute fact that kind of blew my mind when I first realized it. The loneliest I've ever felt in my life when I was in bed, lying next to my ex-wife. The realization of just how alone I really was crystal clear in that moment. 110.